Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how I got so many reviews on my debut novel, What Are Friends For? But before we get into all of that, if you're new, I'm Sarah Sutton, indie author of my debut novel, What Are Friends For? And the author of my upcoming young adult fake relationship romance, Out of My League, that debuts June 16th. It is so close! If you search What Are Friends For on Amazon, you'll see that my book pops up and it has 54 reviews as of May 17th. There you go. Which is insane. That is... How many days has it been since January 14th?
It was 124 days ago.
There we go. 54 reviews in 124 days. Now, for some authors, that will seem like not a lot, but for an indie author, that's huge. Reviews are terribly hard to get. It's really hard to convince somebody to take the time out of their day. And it's not even from a selfish standpoint, it's just from a everybody's time is valuable, so why would they want to waste it on reviewing your book kind of thing. I will talk to you guys all about how I got reviews on my debut novel and kind of the strategies that I used. So before we hop into my strategies, be sure to like and subscribe if you're not already. But without further ado, let's get into it. So I really only have 3 major strategies that I found worked for me. The number one thing that I knew I wanted to do is I wanted to send out ARC copies. ARC copy, or an advanced reader copy or an advanced review copy, is a copy you give to readers in exchange for an honest review of your book. They're agreeing that since they receive a free copy, they will leave a review of your book on release day. I've always seen the big authors do this, and other authors in the indie world do ARC copies. So when my debut novel was ready to be distributed in that sense, I definitely knew I wanted to do it. I wanted to try it out and test the waters of the ARC world, I guess. So I believe I chose 15 ARC reviewers and not all of them left reviews. I think about 10 of them actually did. Oh, there's an ant. I think there's just one little ant. What the heck? Oh, there's 2. Ants are not a good thing. Sarah, focus. Like I said, I only used 15 ARC reviewers for my first book, but for Out of My League, I do plan to do more. There's 3 now. Oh crap, that's not a good sign. I do plan to use more for Out of My League. Not sure how many more, but we'll figure that out when we get there. But they do help. Even if you ask 15 people to review your book and only 10 people do, that's still 10 reviews added to your book that may not have been there before. That is one of my huge suggestions. If you're willing to give out free copies and in the long run it will benefit you, I say go for it. I know it can be scary, like the idea of sending out 15 copies of a book or even 20 copies, 30 copies, in the hopes that somebody will review it. The way I view it is that it's like an investment. Like I said, it will help you down the line. It does push your book forward in the algorithm, and those 10 reviews will help when you have 10 more stacked on top of it, or 15 more, because that puts you at 25, and 25 is a good number for Amazon. If you want to get more reviews, I definitely think you should look at this option. Number 2, that's 4. The second thing that I used in terms of getting reviews is I went on a book blitz. So what a book blitz is that it's kind of like a book tour, but not as intricate as a book tour. I did my book blitz with this Espresso book tours, and she gave the bloggers the option when they signed up, if they would like to receive a review copy, they could email me and I would send it to them. And I had a handful of reviewers that way ask for a review copy, and they would review it on their blog and on Amazon, which was really cool because those were kind of like bigger bloggers that I knew of, but they were reviewing my book, so that was fun to see. And it was fun to see all the comments on their blogs about readers saying that my book sounded interesting, and so it was a lot more exposure that way, and that was just a fun experience. Out of all those reviewers though, I'm not sure how many actually left reviews on Amazon. I know all of them that I gave a book to left a review on their blog. Some left reviews on Amazon, but I didn't quite keep track at that point because I was just new and I didn't know what I was doing. But it did attribute to some reviews on my Amazon page, so that is another major win. For Espresso, I was able to give the books out myself. I know for some book tour companies, you give the file to the book tour person and they distribute the copies. So it's really depending on what you're comfortable with and what you want to do. But I do think that any amount of exposure to your book in review form, even if it's not on Amazon, is really good. But since we're kind of focusing on just Amazon reviews today, they did help. Those reviews did help a little bit on Amazon, not as much as I would have hoped, but you know, it's okay. We're gonna take a quick pause because you haven't liked this video yet. So before we keep going into our video, I'm gonna take a brief moment so you can go like this video and subscribe if you're not already. Did you do it? Okay, let's get back into the video. So my third one is going to drive some people insane, but I just asked. I asked for reviews. I asked for reviews non-stop. However, I didn't always go, hey, please leave a review on my book. Please leave a review on my book. Please review my book. You know, you can. You totally can. But what I did is I kind of differentiated. What am I doing with my hands? I differentiated my posts a bit. So I would post, I'll leave some pictures on the screen. I posted pictures like, if you liked a book, please review it. Not my book, but a book. I want to jog that thought in their brains, like if they finish reading any book, they should review. Just so it doesn't come across as me, but I'm still getting other indies and other authors this review push, you know? So I post those. I also post images about my book, like if you read my book, please review. And I'd keep my followers up to date on the review counts we were sitting at. So if I was sitting at 24 reviews, I would say, I only need one more review to hit 25. Who hasn't left a review on my book yet? And sure enough, somebody would say, oh my gosh, I forgot to leave my review. I'm going to go leave it right now, putting me at 25. This happened for a little bit of time. I don't think I hit 25 reviews until the end of February. And then it just kind of picked up from there. I'm pretty sure it's because I just kept asking for reviews and reminding people to leave reviews, that reviews help authors immensely. A lot of people don't actually know how important reviews are. If you were to ask somebody about the importance of a review, they might not understand how important it actually is. It makes sense to us authors because our focus is on reviews and sales and all that stuff. But to somebody who is just a reader and not well versed in the self-publishing world, they might not know that more reviews boost your book in the algorithm and features you on Also Bots and all that stuff like that. They might not know that. So posting things often, reminding readers to leave a review, that because it helps you out, helps authors out. Once they know that reviews help you, and if they like you, which they probably do if they've read your book, they're gonna want to review it to help you out. And if you're at like this nice milestone number, like let's say 24 again, say you're 24 reviews. If you say, guys, I'm at 24 reviews, I just need one more review to hit 25. Somebody who hasn't read your book yet will see that post and be like, oh, I want to help her out. I'm going to read her book. I'm going to go buy her book and leave a review so I can be reviewer at number 25. Give people the chance to like have that incentive. Like, oh, I was the one who put her at 25 reviews. How cool is that? A bonus one. I didn't really mean to do a bonus one, but let's just say it's bonus. What I did not right away, which I am so mad that I didn't do this right away. I started to thank my reviewers on Instagram. So I will leave some pictures up here somewhere in this frame. But each time somebody left a review and I could tell who they were, I made sure to put their little picture in this template and thank them for leaving a review, and I'd post it and I'd post a caption like, this person left a review, thank you so much, you're amazing, check out her books if she's another author. And then I would put at the bottom, reviews help authors so much. If you haven't left a review on Waterfronts 4, please consider it, and all that fun stuff. And that's when reviews kind of started to trickle in a lot faster. Once people realized they could get a shout out for leaving a review, that was just kind of incentive to do it, which is so awesome because they're helping you out by leaving a review. Tons. Reviews are amazing. They're really important. That's why you're watching this video. They're helping you out a lot by leaving a review. So if you can give back by shouting them out on your Instagram feed or even on your Instagram stories, you definitely could, and you definitely, in my opinion, should. Sometimes I wasn't able to shout out everybody because I wouldn't be able to tell who exactly was this person. So I wouldn't be able to shout them out that time. But otherwise, if I recognize their name from their social media handles, I'm definitely shouting them out. Amazon has a strict terms of service policy on their reviews. You cannot buy positive reviews. You can't pay somebody for a 5-star review. That is against their terms of service, and they will kick your book down ASAP once they figure it out. When it comes to reviews, you definitely need to look over Amazon's review seller policy because there's going to be a whole bunch of important information in that. But those are just some of the methods that I used in terms of getting reviews for my book. Like I said, I'm at 54 reviews as of right now, which blows my mind, but that was all from doing ARC copies, promoting my book on Instagram and Twitter, like saying I'm at this many reviews, or be sure to review the book that you just read or something like that. What I sometimes do is just say, if you enjoyed a book, please review it, because that kind of puts it in your head like, oh, I liked this book, I'll review it. But you can't ask for only positive reviews. It's just not how the game is played, unfortunately. There's really no way to ensure getting a positive review from a negative one, unless your book is just quality and you've done it to the best of your ability. The reviews kind of come whichever way they come, and you kind of just have to take that as it flies. Sometimes even a small step of just saying, I'm at 29 reviews. Can somebody give me one more? You know what I mean? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video on how I got book reviews for my debut novel. I am very interested to see if anything's different for my second book. I'm sure it's going to be different, but I'm super interested in this process. So I can't wait to make another one of these videos once Out of My League is out in the world. If you haven't already, Out of My League is available for pre-order. I'll leave the link down below. There is a universal link, which you can click that and you can choose either from Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, Kobo, or there is an Amazon link that you can click directly and go straight to Amazon. I seriously cannot wait for this book to be out in the world. I don't know how, like a month is just so soon. And I can't wait to share all the promotional stuff that I've got tucked up my sleeve. It's going to be so awesome. So be sure you're following me over on Instagram and Twitter to be sure you get all of that goodness when it comes flying at you. Well, it's not gonna fly at you. That sounds really weird. But thank you for watching today's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. It helps out smaller YouTubers like me so much. And I will see you on Wednesday at our live stream at 8 p.m. Or I will see you on Friday with another video. Bye. Before we hop into what? Reviewers? Fudge. What do I want to say? I'm off my game today, guys. What the heck? I do plan...